As the champ Antonio Tarver, you're listening to Tarver's Take, man, the most informative take in boxing. Just remember where you heard it first. I want to jump right in, man. We just hours away from the title defense from Shakur Stevenson versus Artem Harutyunyan. And it's going to be a good fight, man. And Shakur Stevenson, everyone says, is in need of a really big, impressive performance. Well, it's going to be hard to get that with a guy like Harutyunyan, man, because here's a guy that faced Frank Martin, who's a real classic boxer, aggressive puncher sometimes, and got good footwork, know his way around the ring. And Frank Martin was not satisfied with his performance against Harutyunyan, man. So he didn't have the breakout performance that he wanted. Now Shakur Stevenson faced the same challenge, looking for a same breakout performance against a guy that'll be in your face. His rhythm is a little bit erratic. You might not be able to get into his zone. And so that's what makes it kind of tough. You feel me? If you're not a real aggressive fighter, if you're an aggressive fighter with Artem, you can probably push him back. I think Shakur said he's going to be digging to the body. That's going to be a good tactic to have. But I like to see Shakur, control him with a power jab, backing him up with a power jab, and allowing Artem to really have the type of defense that he'll need to truly, avoid getting stopped by Shakur. I think that's what Shakur Stevenson is looking for, an impressive stoppage. How you going to get that if you're not noted for your power? That means Shakur is going to have to invest in that body early. This is how you break a guy down. You invest in that body early, first 3 rounds. Every round, try to get something hard downstairs while you're controlling and dominating with your jab. Backing him up, not going straight back, but circling. Inside game, giving you a combination, giving them angles, getting them out of there with a controlling jab. I think and combination punches really sets the knockout up. It's cool you hit a guy with 1-2, you feel me? But it's that 1-2, then that bang, bang, bang coming right behind it that gets a guy out of there, bro, especially if you landing those punches flush. So that's the type of fight Shakur is going to be looking for. They say a W is a W sometime, and that's cool. But when you want the type of attention and you want the type of fights that, you're demanding, there's going to have to be some type of public cry. You feel me? Some type of, rally, you feel me, to really get those wheels turning, to get the public to put a little pressure on Tank. You feel me? Now you got the type of fight, that everybody is looking forward to. You feel me? But I think at the end of the day, it's going to be those 2 names regardless. It depends on how they meet. You feel me? If we really look forward to that, if it becomes a pay-per-view box office hit, something like that, or it's just one of those fights that the people need to see. You feel me? And I think Shakur can make a big stake and a big claim for that fight by his performance tonight, unfortunately. I think he wins this fight. I don't know how he looks winning it. I would like to see him get him out of there with inside the distance. I think he can do that if he apply that pressure. You feel me? And mean business, go in there and get it done. This is the time for him to truly make a statement. And it'll be perfect timing for him to make a statement in front of his hometown crowd, the whole, his whole city coming out. You feel me? And so I think the time is set for Shakur Stevenson to make a hell of a statement tonight. But it won't be easy. He's going to have to be strong mentally. He's going to have to be in tip-top shape. And he's going to have to be just dogged, determined to get him out of there. So we'll see, man. And on the co-feature, we have another guy, another young fighter that looks to make a statement also and make a claim to be the best super featherweight, any featherweight in the world. And that's Shakur Forster, man. Shakur Forster, 22-2 with 12 knockouts. Hasn't lost a fight or come close to losing a fight since 2018. So he's put it all together, late bloomer. But I think he's noted within the game, but he just hasn't, got that fanfare, and this would be a great opportunity live on ESPN tonight. But again, he faced a guy 2 losses itself. The only difference between his 2 losses is I believe they came from 2 noted guys, man, 2 noted guys in the division. Hold on a minute. I believe that Shakur Stevenson, who's the headliner tonight, as well as Oscar Valdez. So these 2 names are different than the names that Forster has lost to. So Robson Conceicoa come in at 18-2, 9 knockouts. Feels like, hey, man, this is a great opportunity for me to come in here and steal the show and walk away with a world championship. You know what I mean? Here's a guy that's been denied twice. They say the 3rd time is a charm. So we better, we'll be looking out to see can Conceicoa, pull it off tonight, man, against a real hot a Shakur Forster, man, who's I think is a talent in the game. Just need to really find himself, and he'll have a chance to do tonight. And it's a triple header, man, with these type of young talents in the game, man. On this card is stacked, bro. Stacked with a young, vibrant card, man. I think a lot of these names are going to be legendary names in the game in just a few 2, 3, 4 more years, man. Could be some of the biggest names in the game, and we talking about Keyshawn Davis, standing on business Davis, man. He was on the undercard of Teofimo Lopez, and he hackled and got in it with Teofimo Lopez, calling him out, and Teofimo Lopez couldn't get comfortable the whole weekend. You feel me? And now with Manuel, oh shit, this name it's a tongue twister, guys. You feel me? Y'all gonna have to bear with me real quick. I'm gonna have to get this one. You feel me? But this thing, Manuel Madueno coming in at 31-2 with 28 knockouts. It's a tester for Keyshawn, and they moving to Keyshawn right, man. I mean, this kid is on the fast track to that title, and he calling everybody out. He's even calling out Tank Davis, man. He said he'll knock Tank Davis out. You feel me? I think we're a couple years away from seeing that, but man, Keyshawn Davis, man, he on demon time, bro, to say the least. You feel me? He on demon time, bro. And Miguel is in for a treat tonight at 31-2, 28 knockouts. Now, he does have some power. Keyshawn Davis, a lot of times, he inside close, he got that chin high. He going to have to tuck that chin because a guy like Miguel, man, could all he need is a shot. He has power at 28 knockouts. I don't care if you knocked out 28, tomato cans. Knocking them out is the thing. You feel me? You got to have some power. You lay 28 guys out. So Keyshawn Davis, we know he's explosive. You feel me? With his hands. You feel me? And so he coming in with the chopper, with the both hands moving, right and the left. He don't care which one he knock you out with, bro. So here's a guy, and it's exciting of a fighter that I've seen. Definitely, when you look at his age, coming out of the Olympics, man, he's experienced past his age. You feel me? So that's why you see him at 10-0, 7 knockouts, taking on a guy that has 33 professional fight experience, because this guy is truly the goods, man. And not to be overstated, there's another young kid on this card too, coming out of Cleveland, and I've known about this kid and his other brothers for some time. It's Abdullah Mason, man, and a guy that top rank is really, really high on, as they should be. As you see his record, 13-0, 11 knockouts, and man, he's getting these guys out of there, and he's blowing through the lightweight division, man. And somebody's gonna have to see him sooner or later. And when you talk about guys like Keyshawn Davis being around in that weight, boy, you feel me? In the years to come, we could be looking at a hell of a showdown between these guys, man. You feel me? But right now, tonight, Abdullah Mason comes in and faces a guy with 20 fight experience. That says a lot. 27 fight experience. So that says a lot, bro, from a young guy that's only 13-0, 11 knockouts. So that says that his team and his promotional company management team believes that this guy again is more experienced than his years would say so. So really gets it early. He's been in the game a lot, man, a long time. He's been trained and schooled the right way, from a religious standpoint. Also, very mentally strong kid. You feel me? Muslim, his whole family, so he's very religious in that aspect. So here's a guy that's well grounded, got both feet on the ground, solid foundation. You feel me? And so these are the kids that we need to be promoting more so of, rather than all of these YouTube, what you would call sensations. These are the guys who get it out the mud, bro. These are true boxers. They live the sport. You know what I mean? I'm not taking anything away from a guy that gets his numbers up through, you feel me, getting attention and the clickbaiting and all that. But I do value true fighters, bro. True fighters that got it like I got it, out the mud. You feel me? And, so here's a guy that's on his skill set and on his talent alone. He don't have no limit to where he could go. You know what I mean? I'm going to put the stamp on him. I saw him 4-5 years ago. So, my thing is, I feel like, man, when I see them first anyway, because through my lens, I can truly gauge and see these guys if they have the mental fortitude to go along with the talent and the heart. You feel me? And he check all the boxes. You know what I mean? His dad really been a staple in his life, man, and all his brothers from Cleveland, and the support that they get, they deserve, bro. So here's a guy that I'm going to be rooting for time to come, man, and be looking forward to see his rise, in the game. And I think, he's the one to watch. He's the one to watch. As I think Keyshawn Davis is knocking on those doors right now at 10-0. But Abdullah Mason is right behind him, bro. And they both going to be, I think, two of the biggest, hottest names in the game in a few more years to come, man. So there you have it. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. It's been one, on location. You feel me? So I didn't get my backdrop this time. And please excuse all the noise. If you had any disturbance in the background, people walking through, please forgive me. I just had to get something in for tonight's big show card, big showdown in New Jersey, man, featuring one of the best fighters in the game today, Shakur Stevenson. So you don't want to miss that. Tap in, man, and I appreciate you guys. And if you haven't gone over to YouTube, please do so. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tarver's Take. It's the most informative take in boxing. Just remember where you heard it first, man. Until the next time, stay tapped in, and I'll talk to you then.